Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy here, Roblox Tutorial Zone, and welcome back to another video. And today, we will be working on the Piggy tutorial series, part 12. This is morphing the character into the killer. So let's do it. First, we're going to open up replicated storage. I'm going to go in my remote events, and I'm going to create a new remote event. I'm going to name it change player to killer. Make sure when you do it, don't rename like remove vote or something. Because when I was first recording this, I did that and I was causing errors and breaking everything. So just don't. Well, it's not really breaking everything, but it just makes it so it doesn't really work right. So yeah. So you just want to make sure not to do that. But we won't need to go in there anymore. So we're gonna go into our storage UI. Click on if your UI has that like eyeball with a cross through it, then click on it. It should be blue. If it's not already, then we're gonna go into our sorry, voice crack. But we're gonna go into our game UI, and I'm gonna create a new text button. You don't really need to style this. You just really need to change the text. So yeah, change into character. I'm gonna give it a font though, just to make it look a little nicer. I just like giving it a code font. I'd recommend for your title, because our title screen right here, I don't think I used the font for it. I'll probably change that. Did I? Oh, yes, I did. If your title is not already, or like your buttons, I'd recommend Fantasy, because I think that's the actual font Piggy, like Minitoon uses for Piggy. So yeah. But I'm just gonna leave that on. I'm just gonna change it back to code, because I like that. It just looks nice. Anyhow, we actually need to change our character into this character now. So first, in our server storage, in skins, we have skin 1. I'm just showing you guys. I'm gonna be in our skins folder. We have a skin. Yeah, this is Mini Inky. So this skin is the skin I'm gonna be using. So yeah, your guys' might be different. So yeah. So you don't really need to rename this. You can if you want. So yeah, I'm gonna click on the little plus though to create a new file. Not file, to create like a new object. We're gonna create a local script. So yeah, let's do this. So first we need to reference the player. So local PLR equals game.players.localPlayer. Next, local rep storage equals game::get service replicated storage local. Oops, it shouldn't matter, but I prefer double quotes. I actually did single quotes. Local remote events equals rep storage : wait for child remote events. Next, local change into killer. Sorry about that. Equals remote event and remote event : wait for child change player to killer, or whatever you named it. Next, script.parent, because we're getting the script, and then we're going to get the parent of that script, which is our button. Then we're going to detect mouse button when click, which is your left mouse button. :connect function, parentheses, enter. change into killer, fire server, PLR. Basically what we're doing here is the remote event, we're firing it on the server, and we're passing in the variable player. The reason why we aren't changing our skin here in this script is because if we did that in a local script, it would only show locally to the player, not to everyone else. So we're firing it on the server so we can use a server script, like the normal scripts. That's what a server script is. We're basically firing it on the server, so then one of those scripts, whatever script, because we're going to make a new script for that. So it's just neater. We're telling that script, hey, you need to, fire, not fire, we need to tell it to, activate it. So yeah. So copy these three, not cut them. So select them and do Control-C. Or Control-X. If you do Control-X, then just do Control-V. If you're on Mac, Command-C or Command-X, doesn't matter. Or Command-V. Because Control-C or Command-C means copy. Control-V or Command-V means paste. And Control-X or Command-X means cut. If you cut it, it'll basically copy it. So yeah, it'll delete it and copy it. So yeah, but you want to select them, copy it, or cut it. Just make sure you put it back, obviously. Create a new script. We're naming this, change player into killer. So yeah, we're going to delete that, print hello world. We're going to paste this, all those back. Then, we're basically, since we have that now. Okay. So I'm just looking at the, other window I have for Roblox Studio. Okay. All this code, not this code, not like the code for the, firing it. The code for actually morphing the player I got from a different YouTuber. I'll have a link in the description to their channel and their video. So yeah. We're going to do a local character name. Equals, put quotes, doesn't matter single or double. And then put whatever the name of the character you want. We'll change this in the future. We'll have a script that will automatically change this for us. But for now, we're doing this. So, Inky is mine. So, local character equals game, get service, server storage, wait for child, skins, wait for child, skin 1, wait for child, character name. And then we're going to go and we're going to create a new variable, local dbounce equals true. Actually, I'm going to set it to false. Dbounce basically means, so we're going to have an if dbounce. Don't actually follow along. This is just an example. If you're doing something, so you don't want a player infinitely clicking a button really quickly, then you would want to do a dbounce. So if it's false, then it would set it to true, so then they can't click on it again, because whatever code, so this would be the code that you would want to activate. EXE. Points. So if you have a game that you have to click on the button, then you would want a dbounce, because this would add on to a point, but it would first check if it's false, then it would execute the code if it is, then it would set it true. And then it would give you the point or whatever you put here for it to activate. And then it would, how many ever seconds you have it wait. And then after that, you want to set a debounce equal to false. So then they can click it again. So like you would want like a wait 0.5 or something, because that's nice. So like add points. And then debounce equals false. So basically they'll click on it. They wouldn't be able to click on it again until the half second's up. And then after that, then they would be able to click on it again. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah. So now we're gonna actually check for when, like, we're gonna actually check, like, the script's gonna actually check when the change into killer is fired. So change into killer dot on server event. That's basically checking if it's been called by any local script, then it will run whatever this code is. So yeah, it basically infinitely checks though. So on server event, we're gonna connect a new function, and we're gonna get our local player. We actually want to do PLR because that's passed in our player. The local, like the player and our players. We need to get our workspace player. So local player equals workspace colon find first child plr.name. Next, if plr not player, because we're using our player and the players, and if our debounce equals false, then it will execute this code. We'll set our debounce equal to true. Okay then. That's not creepy at all. That my door totally isn't just moving itself. But local char clone equals our character colon clone. Okay, make sure you don't do character name. Just make sure you do character. Then, sorry, voice cracks. Char clone dot name. It's equal to plr dot name. Now, we'll set our player's character. You don't want to do the player right here. You want to actually do plr.character equals our char clone. So we're setting that to that. Now we're going to get our character clones, like our char clones, root part. So local root part equals. So first we got to check if it has a humanoid root part. Then it will work. If it doesn't, so we'll put an or, then it'll check for a torso. If that's not valid either, then it'll return an error, obviously, because it has to, because usually it's supposed to have either one. So if it doesn't have either one, then that's weird, because it should, because R15 is humanoid root part, R6, I'm pretty sure it's torso. So yeah, but first we're going to do our char clone, colon find first child, humanoid root part. Then we're going to check or char clone, colon find first child, torso. Local PLR root, short for player root, equals. Then we'll get our player, or actual player, colon find for child, humanoid root part, or player, colon find for child, torso. Then we'll check if our characters, like our actual character, not like the player, if we're going to check our char clones. So if that has a root part, and then we're going to check if we have a root part, then we'll set our root part. So we'll set the character's root part dot cframe equal to the player root part dot cframe. This basically means we'll set our character's root part position to our player root part position. Then under the end for the if, we want to write charClone.parent because we're parenting it to our workspace. We do not want to parent it to our map or anything, because we want to parent to our workspace because this is going to be your new player, basically. So yeah. Then we're going to basically wait 0.5 seconds, and we're going to set debounce back to true. I mean, sorry, not true, sorry, false. That's what I meant. Whew. Now, don't worry about him. If I click on this, perfect. Because I cannot walk around or anything. The reason why is because I just realized something. We have this anchored. So anchor, unanchored. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Oh, perfect. It's just the walking speed's pretty slow. So how we're going to fix that is, it's simple. You want to go into your humanoid. If it's, yours might be different. The walk speed should be 16 and the jump power should be 50. Those are the default things for a normal player. So yeah. So changing the character. Perfect. Also, there's no animations. So how we're going to add those is by... I'm literally just going to copy the script. Sorry about that. I'll have to update that. It's just graphics. Hopefully they'll fix the issue with the black bar thing. I'll have to check after. But yeah, see how there's some animations now? So yeah, everything's working. Earlier when I was testing this out, I accidentally made this guy have two of him on top of each other. Well, I was him. Next episode. Oh no. Oh, I ended it just before I died. But we're basically gonna set the killer next time. Like, next time we'll be working on the map. Because we need to make it so, not working on the map, we're going to be making it so this guy will spawn after a few seconds. And, or actually I probably already showed that. I think I just changed that. So then it would, yeah, I'm pretty sure I already showed that. If I didn't, then, yeah, just tell me in the comments if I didn't. I think I did though. But, I don't know. But, we'll basically make the map so this guy will spawn on either map. And, like, whatever map it is. And, yeah. And this map won't be in the workspace anymore. Why does that door keep opening by itself? That's not creepy at all. Fine, it is. I admit it. But, anyhow. So, yeah. That's all I had for you guys for this video. I think this video is pretty short. Right? Oh, yeah, it's pretty short. It'll be shorter in editing, don't worry. But, yeah. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below. If you guys need any help, contact me on Discord or something. I'll have that down below in the comments. So yeah. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.